This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
Welcome aboard the Portkey Passport, with service to magical destinations around the world. Please fasten your seatbelt, put your seat in whatever position you prefer, and set electronic devices to subscribe. If you are seated in an exit row, no one cares. Please ensure young children are securely elsewhere. Hosts, please prepare for takeoff.
Welcome to episode 15 of the Portkey Passport. I am your host, Brittany, and with me I have my co-host, Jack.
Hello.
Tiani couldn't join. Oh, I didn't realize we were.
I was going to say bright.
Excuse me, bright sons. Wow, Tiani couldn't join us today, but we do have our social media guru and lover of all things Star Wars, Trisha, joining us. Welcome, Trisha.
Bright suns, travelers.
Oh, everybody's on the Bright Suns train. All right. Okay. So, today,
well, it is Star Wars.
Right. Today, obviously, we're going to be talking about Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. So thank you for listening to the podcast. I'm just kidding. So, I believe all three of us have been to Galaxy's Edge multiple times, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's one of my favorite places, y'all. Like, I'm pretty sure I could just go, like, sit over there and just chill for the whole day. Give me a Ronto wrap and just chill. So,
yeah.
Jack and I were actually there opening day. Were you there, Trisha?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, there were actually two separate opening days because they did not have Rise of the Resistance ready the first time.
That is true. And we were at both.
Yeah. Sure,
we love an opening day. Okay.
Okay.
There's so much fun. And I think that the opening day for Galaxy's Edge as a whole is one of my favorite experiences going to an opening.
Yeah. Well, the Rise one was for me. Because I feel like that was on a whole nother level. They were both fun, though.
Yeah. It was just really neat getting to be surrounded by a bunch of Disney and Star Wars nerds.
Yep.
Because we were there. What time were we there for Galaxy's Edge? Like, we were like 4 a.m. or something crazy.
Yeah, both times we got there really early, like ridiculous. And that is the only time I will be up and at it for it.
Okay.
It's for Disney or Universal. Not for work, definitely.
No.
That's a worthy cause to be up early for.
Okay. I am a rope dropper.
Yes. Rope dropper, I hardly know her. But yeah, and then we got to do like extra stuff because I guess they were probably trying to like thin the crowd out for like safety reasons because everybody was just kind of like chilling, waiting to get into Star Wars, and they were like, "Hey, y'all want to ride Slinky Dog at 6 a.m.?" So that was pretty fun. We got to go do that and Tower of Terror, right?
Yeah.
I can only share pre-opening day, and that's when I was at Star Wars Celebration, and I got to sit in the ride vehicle in 2019.
Ooh, for
Rise of the Resistance.
Okay.
So I can't share much about actual opening day.
So me and Jack were there for opening day of Galaxy's Edge and for Rise of the Resistance. So do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. Well, let's see. The first opening day, we just got to ride Smuggler's Run. It was like 4 a.m. we got there, 5 maybe.
Yeah.
And it was crazy seeing like all those people down going through Muppets and into the actual land and stuff.
I felt like they were really like on point too. I mean, they're still really on point, the cast members, but they were like, out there, bright suns to everybody, and it was really, really cool.
Yeah, I remember the line moved pretty fast. I mean, I think the line started where Muppets was, and then it like wrapped all the way around into Toy Story Land. Then we came around back into Batu, and then we were able to get on. But it moved pretty quickly, and then we were able to enjoy the rest of the land.
Which is amazing.
Okay. I just remember just being in awe and just really soaking up the environment. Now, Rise of the Resistance. Now, that was an even better opening day, I feel like.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
feel
think
like,
that ride is better. Personally, I know not everyone on this episode feels that
yeah,
way, but I think Rise of the Resistance is a better ride than Smuggler's Run.
but
So,
that day, y'all, I think that was one of my favorite days in Disney ever. Again, I think we got there at like 4 a.m. We were right up front, like ready to go in. We were there, and our friend Chuck was there.
oh
So,
yeah,
you remember that?
yeah.
And yeah, we were first in there, first to get in Hollywood Studios. And I think a lot of people were not paying attention to the cast members because nobody was understanding, like, oh, we got to get on the app. We got to, what's it called?
Oh, the boarding passes.
Yes, get the boarding pass. But you overheard them, and you were like, we got to get a boarding pass. And I think we were in like group 8. We were one of the first groups.
Yes.
That's probably the earliest group I've ever gotten
Okay.
to. First time, and that's ever since then. It was wild. But the best part about that was it was during Christmas, so they had all the Christmas stuff going, even the snow. And I mean, God, this is 5, 6 in the morning, and they opened up all the other rides so that we weren't just standing around for hours and hours. Because I mean, a lot of people they probably waited all day for their boarding pass to be called. So I think we got on Tower of Terror a few times immediately,
Yep.
and then we got on Slinky Dog, and being on Slinky Dog as the sun is rising was pretty cool, I have to say.
Amazing.
And us going, it's brisk.
It was.
Ooh. It was kind of chilly that morning.
It was real chilly. Yeah, that was. If you ever get the chance to do an opening day of a theme park ride, absolutely do it. Sometimes you're going to wait 7 hours and not be able to pee like we did with the other park. But other times you have like a great experience. Like, I mean, that was still a great experience, but it's just, there's just some like an excitement to it. And to know you were one of the first people to get on that ride is so cool.
Yeah.
So Galaxy's Edge, if you're a big Star Wars fan, you know all the characters, but you might not know about like the story and the characters for Galaxy's Edge because they created like a whole new lore, which is kind of cool. I don't know a lot about it. I know that there's like books and stuff about it, but I think Trisha knows about the story.
Trisha is the expert in this.
Right? I'm like, if anybody knows, it's Trisha.
Yes. I would recommend if you want to deep dive, there is a book called The Traveler's Guide to Batuu, and it is literally a guidebook of the land. And I was so lucky to be in the land with my little book out and all my little sticky notes sticking out of it. And like serendipity ran into the author of the book and we got a selfie and chatted it up for a few minutes. So it was pretty awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Did he
Um,
recognize you or did you recognize him?
he recognized his book because I
Sweet.
had my nose.
He was
I
like,
was
Trisha, oh my God.
Right.
right. No, I was totally belling it out with my nose stuck in a book, and it happened to be that one. So it was pretty awesome.
That is super cool.
But to kind of just give a little bit of context about the land for people who maybe don't want to spend the time reading the book. So Galaxy's Edge takes place on the planet Batu, in the city or town called Black Spire Outpost. And the reason it's called Black Spire Outpost is that there's these petrified trees, and you'll see these like pillars kind of throughout the land that are black in color. And that's where the name came from. They look like black spires. Um, it's best known for the golden lichen that grows on these, like petrified trees that can be used for like energy and food and things like that. So if you are really just taking it in, that you can see that detail in the land. The book also goes into a lot of detail about the different market stalls and the owners or the proprietors of those places. So if you really want to know more, I would recommend reading that. But one thing I found really kind of cool. There's a wishing tree called the Trillon wishing tree in kind of the center of the land. I believe it's kind of by Savi's workshop and Doc Ondar's kind of in that area. And locals will tie ribbons to the branches to leave wishes that they hope will come true. And the tree should still be there with the ribbons, but I know we've had some inclement weather, so I'm not sure how well the ribbons are faring in Florida, but when I was on the West Coast, you could definitely see them there.
Okay, cool.
Make a wish now.
Oh,
Tie a
right?
ribbon.
I'm like, yeah, we've got to, like, we have to we need to get this book first off.
Yeah, we need to deep dive. We're always over there, so.
Yeah, go enough that I feel like we can absolutely deep dive. And then I know there's a new character, the girl with the blue hair. Okay, and she is Resistance, right?
Yes. So a little bit about that for those who wait in the queue for Rise of Resistance. It's actually in these old caves that were inhabited by an ancient civilization. So when you walk through, there's like kind of like carved out like holes in the wall and stuff like that, with like pots and things like that. And that's actually straight out of some of the novels. And Vi was sent to Batu because it's this outpost where there's still some traffic for kind of more secretive. It's sort of like Route 66 in the States. It used to be a hub, and then hyperspace lanes were made, and so it's kind of people go around it now because it's out of the way. But it's also a great place for scum and villainy or people who are trying to avoid the First Order. And she's trying to recruit people for the resistance. I got to meet Vi. I don't know if you guys had that chance, but I was reprimanded by her because I called her by her name,
Oh,
and we should actually be calling her by her code name, Magpie, so no one discovers her true identity.
wow.
Oh.
Look
I
at
will.
Trisha trying to bring down the whole Resistance over here.
Okay. Well, why has Kylo Ren got you in this cage, Trisha?
Oh, don't act like you would complain about that.
Hush.
Also, speaking of bringing down the Resistance, how about when we rode Rise of the Resistance for the first time? Because let me just get one thing straight, okay? I'm not wearing brown. I'm not living in the forest. I'm not going to be in the Resistance. I'm going to be with the First Order. Give me my sleek black. I want to be kept, okay? So, I'm not Resistance. And we're going through the Resistance tunnels, and the cast member goes, "Have you seen any First Order spies?" And Jack points at me and goes, "She's one." And I was like, because, like, yeah, like, true, but also don't say anything. Come on.
Well, I wanted to entertain myself, and I did. That was
What
a
would
lot
you
of.
have done if they would have just, like, came out and dragged me away? I was
I would have been like,
uh,
well, I'll come and find you after I ride.
That's what he said about Kylo Ren, too. Anyways,
Oh, wow.
since we're already talking about Rise of the Resistance, that is personally my favorite of the 3 Star Wars rides in Hollywood Studios. What are y'all's?
Not that.
That's Trisha's favorite, y'all. It's because she loves
like
it.
all of Hollywood Studios?
No, the Star Wars rides.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, there's only 2.
There's
So
3.
Oh, yeah, I
Are you
guess, yeah.
forgetting about Always a Walk on Star Tours?
Yes, I am forgetting about Star Tours because it's not technically in Batu, but
Yeah, but it's like right outside of Batu.
yeah. But I always
And
forget.
actually, that placement makes sense in Disney World because both Batu and Endor are neighboring planets. So the fact that you're walking through the Ewoks village on the forest moon of Endor, that seems about right for a little jump over to Batu when you're done on Star Tours, which is my favorite, I think, of the 3. Part of it is nostalgia, and part of it is there are so many different combinations of rides that you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I love. It seems like every time I get on it, I'm like, this one's different, right? Have we been on this scene before?
Also, I don't get why it's not as popular as the others. Maybe because it's just been around longer.
Yeah,
but I think it's really fun.
Yeah, everyone's trying to get on Rise, so
I mean,
which is fine because anything for a walk on.
Okay, especially if it's a good walk on.
Yeah. Has anyone ever been the spy?
No, bucket list.
Brittany was with me when I was the spy. And it happened to be during Dapper Days, and we were bounding as Kylo Ren.
And a Sith bitch. I didn't really have...
just some random, And
I was Kylo Ren's hag.
Yeah. I even had the scar on my face. And that was the one time I was the spy, so everyone started laughing. So that was great. That was perfect. But that was the only time, and I've ridden that ride.
Okay, like
dozens, dozens. So when I think about all the years it's been out,
I think it was a TikTok where somebody was talking about ways to increase your chance of becoming a spy. And one of them was like, don't be on your phone, be looking straight ahead because they need like a straight ahead picture of you, and don't have your glasses on because they need like don't put your glasses on until they tell you to because they need like a clear straight ahead picture of you.
Just walk in there, I'm the spy, and maybe they'll do it.
Don't make me spy. You're making me spy. But okay, so I don't know if anybody else felt this way. For me, Smuggler's Run, now that I've ridden Rise of the Resistance, is a little bit of a letdown. And I think, here's why I say this. Because I think if you get put in a group with people that you're not with, it gets kind of like, for me, it's stressful. Because if I'm not like piloting, first off, I don't like piloting. It's too stressful for me. I like being a gunner. But if you have people on there that are just like living in La La Land and running into everything, I'm just like, what are y'all doing? This is the Millennium Falcon, and you just ran into a rock. So
I personally love piloting. That's my favorite thing to do. But what I hate is one person's moving up and down and one person's moving left and right. I just want complete control. I'm like, I just want to steer this thing by myself. Thank you.
Jack is standing in the middle, starfishing, trying to do all the controls.
I'm just like, let me just like control it. Like, I don't want to move up and down or just left and right.
Yeah, that one, I feel like it's just kind of awkward. But I do enjoy it.
I have to say, though, if you're in the co-pilot's position, which is on the right side, if you're looking out, where Chewie sits, and that moment when you get to punch it and go into hyperspace, that was probably one of my top moments of my life, above getting married or having a child.
Yeah, that is really cool. That part's cool.
Yeah, if you are a Star Wars fan and you grew, I think all of us grew up on it, that part, it's just, you're living the movie. So I agree with that.
I feel like, though, if you're an engineer, it's just kind of like, oh, okay.
That's a pity position.
It is. Unless you're Shannon, who's not. cousin who's
Here
not
we are bringing up Shannon again.
Shannon. Shannon's over there doing a photo shoot, and the ship's about to like.
And I'm like, Shannon, we are out of oxygen. Stop taking pictures of us.
Everybody's passed out. She's
And of
taking
course,
pictures.
it was like Mikey's first time, and he's just like, he cannot maneuver. He's left into a rock, right into a spire. Like, it was just,
God.
I was like, no, stop. I was like, see that like coagulum thingy? We got to get to that and grab it.
And then it's just like flash, click. Okay, so Trisha.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what Rise of the Resistance did to you personally.
Okay, so I was lucky enough to talk to some of the Imagineers that designed and built Galaxy's Edge during the 2019 Star Wars celebration in Chicago, and that was pretty awesome. Like, I mean, I was starstruck by people nobody knows. Um, and I want to say that it is an Imagineering feat. I can appreciate that. I think the thing where I struggle with is that there was all this buildup, and it is a phenomenal ride, especially the first time you go on it. Like, your mind is blown. But I feel like what they delivered falls short because so much malfunctions. Like, I've been on that ride where like Kylo Ren doesn't turn around and the gun turrets don't move and you're supposed to be dodging them, and it's just you kind of get pulled out of the story when elements aren't working, and that happens so frequently that I feel like they could have spent more time on the attraction to prevent those things from happening.
Yeah, I've seen some. My favorite one I've seen is where Kylo is just like spinning in a circle. That one is great.
Yeah, I've ridden it a lot, so there's been very few times it's been malfunctioning, but yeah, when it malfunctions, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. But I think it's just the experience of going to all the different like locations. Like, you start here and then you're going to go here and then you're on the ship and then you're with the First Order, and then having the First Order be like rude to you, which is like, that doesn't happen in
Okay,
Disney.
I
You know?
love that. I love when they read you and they roast you.
Yeah, that is good.
And then, when Kylo comes and you drop all your stuff and almost get captured by the
Y'all,
First Order.
let me tell y'all, there was one time we went, and there's a part where you are in a cell, you're captured, and he runs off to go get Kylo Ren, and then that's the point where you're trying to escape. They open the escape door, and Brittany drops everything. Water bottle rolls as far away as it could possibly. Fanny pack on the ground. Just it's a mess. Then we get into the ride vehicle. Okay. Just blew my mind. So we're all just sitting there, and the cast member's like, hey, can you put your seatbelt under your fanny pack?
Okay, and what a normal person would
would have just been like, oh, okay, let me just put my seatbelt under my fan. No, she takes the seatbelt off, gets out of the ride vehicle, takes the fanny pack off, sets it under the seat, gets in the seat. Like, this is taking forever, y'all. Like, Finn's just on screen, just staring at her. The cast members are like, what's going on? Everybody's
Kylo's
just like,
walking in the room.
okay,
I'm
Kylo's
getting judged
force
by
choking me. Like,
I'm getting judged by a gay cast member while I nervously laugh the whole time. I'm like, the whole time.
I'm like, we gotta escape, girl, and you're just running around with your fanny
I'm doing cartwheels around them. Well, then we get through the ride. We escape. Yay, we did it. And then I can't get out of the ride.
Then she can't get out of the ride vehicle.
Literally could not get my seatbelt unbuckled. I don't know what was going on. And then do you want to tell how your little message you got later?
Oh yeah, then I get a little message, on one of those apps. And they were like, "Hey, were you with a girl who couldn't get out of the ride vehicle on Rise of the Resistance?" And I was like, "Yes, that was us."
And you know what? You're welcome.
So now
You,
that's my identifier. My hag can't get out of the ride vehicle.
not my hag can't get out of the ride vehicle. Lord. Please get a shirt that says that, though.
There we go. That's another shirt. My hag.
I can't get out of the ride vehicle. Write it down. Y'all want
Oh,
merch? Because we could do this. Listen.
my hag can't get out of the ride vehicle and fanny or seatbelts under the fanny pack. This should be another one.
No, it's just going to be like an image of a seatbelt under a fanny pack. And if you know, you know. So the shopping area is one of my favorite parts of Batu. Like that little shopping
the little
market thing. First off, the alien in the water fountain.
Okay.
If you go ahead.
Oh no, you go. I was just jumping in. Yeah, if you go to the bathrooms over there and you watch the water fountain, you will see an alien come up out of the tubes. I guess he filters the water.
Also, some of the nicest bathrooms. Like, those are some of my favorite bathrooms. The aesthetic in there is so cool.
Yeah.
Also, that water fountain has a water bottle fill-up station, which we love to see those. But something I thought was cool is they do have a first order cargo store, and they have which is like next to Kylo's ship, which that's where I'll be. Thank you so much. And then the Resistance has a measly little supply things that were dropped. Just little.
There's also a pet store.
Hey, the Resistance doesn't have the credits that the First Order has, okay?
Tell me about it, okay? And why do you think I'm with the First Order? Thank you.
Yeah. She's living in a material galaxy, and she is a material girl, okay?
Okay, thank you. And that's another shirt. I'm making that. I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding. So, but I do think it's cool that the Resistance, like little kiosk stores, look like something that was just dropped, like airdropped in for their supplies. I thought that was pretty cool.
And I'm going to be a little braggy because I got my little loft cat in one of those shops.
Oh, yeah, the little creature store.
Yes. Oh, my gosh, y'all. I saw them back. They were gone for a minute. I was like, oh, no. I was like, I'm glad I got mine when I got mine, but I've noticed they're back. They are the cutest things, but mine will randomly just start meowing and purring. So
yeah, Jack is a haunted one.
Yeah, mine's haunted. I'm like, ooh, it's haunted.
It's haunted? Oh, Lord. It's also a newsie.
But like when you pet it, it purrs. Like the legs move, and if you like pull his leg too hard, he's like, wah! Like they're so cool. But mine just will randomly meow.
It's alive.
Yeah, it's haunted.
They also have a loft cat. It's not really an animatronic because it doesn't really move that much, but it's like in a cage. Like when you first walk up to the creature area, they've got a loft cat. And I think they have like a toad on display too. But you can get like porgs, pretty much anything. If it's been a creature in Star Wars, they've got some way for you to purchase it over there. And then, go ahead.
Real quick, little known activity. And it's
I'm excited.
free. It's free. You don't get many free things in Disney. When I took my daughter, she was given a little like search and find booklet, and so you had to like do these little mini quests, and so you had to go to like the different vendors, you had to find like droid tracks on the ground and stuff that led you to certain things, and then she had to bring her completed booklet back, and I think she got like a pin or something. So just something to be aware of. Now I know they say it's geared for kids, but they did offer me, if I wanted to have my own booklet, I could also have my own. So
okay, we're trying it. Have you seen that guy that walks around like Edna mode on TikTok?
Yes.
That's going to be us walking in there. We're Can we use this, please? Yeah, we got to try that. That sounds amazing. I had no idea about that.
And then the amazing at the end of the market,
Honey,
the
I already know.
Ronto roasters, y'all.
Give me a Ronto roaster. Oh, so they have two different ones. There's like the breakfast one, which I don't think I've ever had the breakfast one.
Oh, you're missing
It's
out.
good. It's so
Okay.
good.
Well, you know how sometimes you get like the egg ick?
Well, that's no excuse. You should try it.
Okay. But also the other one is so good. It'll be like breakfast
Yeah.
time and I'm like, give me that like heavy pork Ronto roaster.
The coleslaw is really good.
Yes. And it has like a sliced pork on there too, right?
Yeah, it's a Ronto wrap. Then it's got the sliced pork, some
Sausage.
what's it called? Coleslaw, and that sauce.
Ooh, the sauce.
I am the sauce.
I am the sauce. And I almost said the Christmas one. Jesus.
Christmas one.
That Christmas Ronto wrap.
It would be Life Day, not Christmas.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Gross.
Life Day over
Brittany.
there.
Jeez. Give me a Life Day Ronto
What is
wrap,
this
please.
Christmas you speak of? And
Also-
if you want more of a full meal, head on down to Docking Bay 7.
I like the aesthetic in there a lot.
I do too.
And
Yeah.
everything I've eaten there has been really good too.
That chicken.
Ooh.
What's it called?
Isn't it like Yip Yip or something like
Yeah.
that?
Tip Yip.
Tip Yip.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I have
Ugh.
to try more stuff there, but every time I go there, I'm like, I want the tip yip.
Okay. And also we get as far as Ronto roasters and we're like, we're done. This is what we want. It's like other things exist here. No.
Next time, let's make an effort to be like Docking Bay 7.
You're gonna see footage of Jack like pulling me by my feet from Ronto roasters.
Or-
we're not eating here.
No, we'll do a breakfast Ronto wrap and then a lunch at Docking Bay.
Okay, fair. But then we're going to get some kettle corn
Okay,
because y'all. Oh, have you had that, Trisha?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Ooh,
it's delicious.
it's delicious. The kettle corn I've not had either of the milks.
Yeah, I haven't had. Why have we not had the milks?
They're not even okay. So dairy's not our friend, but they're not. They're
not
dairy
dairy.
free.
One of them has watermelon in it, and weird fact about me, I'm actually allergic to watermelon.
Oh,
So I just avoid
Interesting.
both. So
that's smart.
I am not allergic to watermelon, so I will eat it for you.
Somebody told me that the green one tastes earthy, and that has turned me off.
yeah.
The word earthy.
I see. That's also they're like what $7-8.
Okay, and I'm not trying to like
And I'm
get
just
an
like,
earthy milk.
I don't. Hi, my name's Earthy Milk. Welcome to the show.
Please only call me earthy milk from now on.
But
Oh my goodness.
I'm just so worried I'm going to spend like $8 on this drink and
It's gonna be
take a
trash.
sip of it. And I'm going to be like, oh God. Whereas I can go somewhere else and spend $8 on a drink I know I love.
Well,
Go
let's-
back to the popcorn stand and get that chocolate peanut butter cold brew with the puff cereal.
I've heard that's really
We
good.
got to try that. I keep wanting to try that. And
Well,
I keep
that's all
forgetting
you
about it.
because I'm not trying to do peanut butter like that, but that is all you.
Well, I guess it will be all me then.
Also,
Isn't there one without peanut butter though? I thought
I don't know.
there
If
was
there
like
is, I'll try it. And then we're gonna be
there's like a-
behind.
Isn't there a coffee drink without peanut butter? I don't know. We'll figure it out if there is.
We'll get the earthy milk, and if it's bad, we'll throw
Oh.
it
Oh,
and just start yelling earthy milk like Naughty Pine.
what is? I can't live here. What is this earthy milk?
What is this earthy milk? Oh,
It's an earth. I hate that description.
Okay.
Earth.
what do you mean? But what do you mean by earthy?
Oh.
Like grass, dirt, herby?
Bullshit.
I don't.
When someone don't wear deodorant, oh, they smell earthy.
Ooh, she's got an earthy musk coming from her pits. So, my actual favorite place though for food and drinks is Oga's.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's still like this, but when we've gone, you've had like a 45-minute, like that's as long as you can stay in there. But
I
like
feel like they've let up on that a little bit. Like the
okay,
last time I was there, it wasn't even full, and they were taking walk-ups. So I think
Yeah,
yeah,
like the
same.
popularity has declined some.
Also, we've never been like kicked out. They've never been like, all right, your time's up. Get the hell out of here.
and we've never sat in like a booth. We've always been standing, and I don't like standing in those middle tables. So like if you go in there and you get sat at a middle table, just be prepared. You are going to feel completely in the way, and you're probably going to have to stand with people you don't know. When they put us at the bar, though, that was great.
Yeah, you get a
Yeah.
show. The bartenders stay in character. It was great.
Yeah, that was awesome. Have you
And
gotten to
there's
sit
so
down, Trisha?
much. No, I mean it's usually me or like one other person, and I think they reserve those tables for like larger parties typically from what I've seen.
We're gonna have to
So,
do a big group just for a table.
Right. Just like
Also
hop in
for
there during Dapper Days.
yes. Also for
wear
those of you who
heels.
don't
Then they'll let us sit if we're wearing
he
heels. Okay, Jack, put your
See,
heels on.
okay, Brittany
y'all
cannot
don't want
wear
to see me in
heels.
heels. Like let's go ahead and shift it back to my hag can't get out of the ride.
Can you imagine? She
She
barely
ain't
can
wearing
make it in
heels.
character shoes, y'all. Like,
Okay, she ain't wearing heels, all right? Whew, Lord. Sorry, I just had
drama.
like a final destination vision of me trying to walk through Ogas in
And
heels. I would have tennis
and
shoes
the
on
road,
with those
and you know how
level
like
down.
the whole like sidewalk area, like the whole place is like textured. There's like not like a smooth
Oh
flat.
God. Can you imagine? Oh my God, y'all. No, it ain't
But
happening.
but Brittany, what better way to go than to be sung out by DJ Rex? I mean, really.
Okay.
Yeah, with my dress up over my head, Batu bits running down the front of me.
Don't let me die in Toy Story. Drag me to
Just like
Batu.
Bonnie the Batu. Yeah, first of all, I wouldn't even make it to Batu. That's the issue. I'm walking in and face planting immediately. But okay, so my favorite thing about Ogas is if you're not a drinker, like me, I am not a drinker. You can get fancy like mocktails,
Hmm.
which I love because I'm like I don't want to be sitting with people having their like cool drinks and I'm like I've got a sweet tea, and and Ogas. So it's really neat and it's cool for like kids too because they get their fancy
Yeah,
drink and the food,
and the
honey.
dry ice that they put in and make stuff bubble is really cool.
The
Yeah.
Batu bits. Somebody tell me what that dipping sauce is, please. I
Isn't it
need
a
to get
pesto?
it's like some kind of like tomato pesto or something. We got to figure it out. And then it comes with like freeze dried like veggie chips or like
Yeah.
dehydrated veggie. Oh, y'all.
They have new food there that we haven't tried, so we'll have to go in there again.
Well, I'm coming to pick you up right now. Let's go.
Oh, look, say less.
Sunday, if we need to like park hop,
Say less.
let's go to Oga's. So yeah, those are Oga's is one of those things I always tell people if they're going for the first time, you should absolutely experience this because you are in.
And go early,
Yes.
because I just want to say that when my cousin came down, we all went, and it was like the very end of, I mean, the park was already closed, and they weren't feeling it. I don't blame them. But at the same time, I'm like, we're paying a lot of money for this. But yeah, the drinks were off. Like, I didn't get any dry ice in one of my drinks, so it didn't bubble like it usually does. I was just like, what's happening?
Yeah.
They were just kind of phoning it in. going through the motions, losing all their drive.
I can't even see if this is really me. And I just want to be. Oh, I thought you were going to finish it. All right. We're just doing a little Buffy the Vampire Slayer for y'all, but I guess we're not. So.
Oh, I was just going to let you finish.
No, I'm good. So, speaking of spending a lot of money, something that I really, really want to do, and Jack has done, and I'm pretty sure Trisha has done, is make a lightsaber.
Oh, heck yes.
Yep.
Oh, y'all, I want to do it so bad. So,
It
like,
is.
okay, tell me about
Trisha,
it.
you're going to have to stay an extra day during Dapper Days so we can.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Like, make me feel like I'm there, please.
It honestly, it transported me back to a kid on Christmas Day. That's how I felt
Oh,
building it. And the unfortunate part for me is that I had to go during that time when we were masked. So it was like kind of pulled you out of the experience, like when you're in the park and stuff like that. But that experience was just so cool that like I completely forgot about the mask and I forgot about how things were weird and just totally like lived in that moment. And it's awesome. And I don't want to give anything away if you haven't done it and you really want to. It should be a surprise for you.
Yeah.
Is there like a story?
Yeah, there's a whole whole theatrical performance. You're not just walking in there and just like, all right, here's stuff, build a lightsaber. Nah, you're picking out your crystal, there's a ceremony, there's surprise guests. I won't mention
Oh yeah.
I won't spoil for people. Like,
oh my gosh.
and like mine was so cool. It was a surprise from someone who shall remain nameless.
Gross.
But because they're no longer good terms with that. But at the time, it was a very nice surprise, and I did tear up a little bit. So I was very excited. And then we went in, and it was just, like Trisha said, you're just, your whole, like I feel like Star Wars is just one of the things that's been with me my whole life. And to be able to go in there and just like live that, it was very cool.
That's so cool. And it's like hella expensive. It's like $200 something, right?
Yeah.
But would you say it's worth it?
Yes. Especially if you are a fan.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, so when I did it pretty early on, so before the price has gone up, currently it's about $250, which is steep for like a 15-minute experience, but you do get to take something home with you. And honestly, if you look at the prices of like the generic lightsabers and like Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities, which is right around the corner, they're not that much less expensive. And at least you get to leave with an experience and a story.
Yeah. And you get to be like, oh, let me carry this, because you get a little carrying case too with your lightsaber, so you just get to walk around the studios.
Okay, and Jack, like how powerful did you feel walking around with that thing strapped on your back?
Okay. And just like, and everyone's paying attention to you because they're like, oh, they got a lightsaber. Like, how do I do
rich,
that?
rich.
It was pretty cool.
Also, sometimes I see people with like 2 or 3 of those on their back, and I'm like, hi, can you adopt me into your family? We're over here making several $250 lightsabers. Okay.
And if you're concerned, on the TSA website, they specifically call out that if lightsabers were actually real, that would be problematic through security, but the ones that we make in Galaxy's Edge, you can bring on a plane. And they do transport well home. I was safely able to bring mine home on an airplane.
Wonderful.
Did you have to check it, or could you carry it on?
That thing was not leaving me. You'd have to pry it from my cold dead hands.
And that's why Trisha is on the no-fly list.
She's just sitting there, like, hugging it like a tree as she's just, give me my Diet Coke,
just hissing at people.
Give me my bag of peanuts, and then just
Have y'all done?
I can't wait for you to do it, Brittany. We have to.
I know.
We have to. That should be like a 2025 goal.
Yes, maybe I'll do it like my birthday or something.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Have y'all made droids?
I have.
Look, listen, Trisha's gonna be like, "I done it all, girl." Like,
Trisha said I am Star Wars.
right
But
first, bitch. Yeah, I made a droid. Thank you.
I did not make one of my own, but I was there with my nieces when they made theirs, and that was another really cool experience.
And that's like significantly cheaper than the lightsaber, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, it's
It
100. Yeah,
is.
Like,
Yeah,
I kind of would rather have a droid, I think.
I'm
I
both.
I
Hello.
I get more out of the droid, honestly. So I made one and my daughter made one, but back then they were probably half the cost they are now. When they because this is all like we did this all within the first 6 months of the land opening. Like I was, heck or high water, I was gonna be there, man. Like but the thing that's really cool about the droids is that they'll interact with one another. Um
Yes. So turn them
and
off at the end of the night, y'all, if you want some sleep,
yes,
because
or to not be totally terrified. Um, but you can also download an app on your phone and you can make them dance. You can use your app like a controller it's in and of itself. So that's really fun to do. And I know you can also buy additional items. I don't know, Jack, if you've purchased anything
no.
for the
But
Droid store.
I do like all the personality chips that you can get, and you can also make them resistance or first order.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
and they just, yeah, it's really cool.
oh my God. I need a sassy first order droid.
Well, you already got
Okay, I was about to say, wait. Got one. Okay, so another thing that I really like about Galaxy's Edge is the like character interactions you have. Like the
Mhm.
first
It is,
order, not the first order. Well, they are, but what are they called? Stormtroopers
yeah.
walk around and
I
talk to
just,
people.
yeah, it's the one place in Disney World where characters actually walk around, and you don't have to just like go to a spot to meet them in a building, which is just like, that's one
Yeah,
thing I
we
like about Disneyland is the
ugh,
characters actually walk around.
yeah, that's because people know
100%.
how to act better in California than they do here. But we've seen like Ray and Chewie. We've seen Vi. Is that what you said her name was?
Yep.
Magpie.
Sorry. Oh God,
Magpie.
I did it too. Down with the resistance. I've seen Magpie. We've seen Kylo.
Stormtroopers, Kylo.
We actually got called upon by Kylo Ren
Yes, we did, to take the First Order oath.
when we were
Uh,
in our fancy outfits, and for Dapper Days, he called us up and had us do the First Order oath. So, Daddy,
First Order,
woo!
Daddy.
But they do have like out over by way round the way over by Disney Junior. There's like a whole other Star Wars area where you can meet characters.
Yep.
We
Oh,
met
you
Mhm.
forgot that Mandalorian and Grogu are also
oh
out and about now.
yeah. I
Yeah.
Yes,
forgot
because
about that. My baby boy. He's
baby
so cute.
boy.
Do
Oh
you
my
They
think I could
they're
grab him and run?
I will be a distraction for you to do that.
Yes.
I'll
Thank you.
I'll whip out my lightsaber.
Yes. I
Okay.
cannot run fast. I'm like Baymax, so just be prepared. You're gonna have to really distract.
But yes, there is the. Is it the launch something? Launch
Launch
port? Launch
bay?
pad?
Launch bay.
Launch bay. I was like launch port.
I was thinking launching. What is no lunching pad?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's what
Magic
got me all
Kingdom.
mixed up. Yeah.
Y'all, it's Star Wars, okay? But we met BB-8 over there,
Kylo.
Kylo, and Jack was wearing a Han Solo shirt when we went to meet Kylo, and he did
Yeah.
not like that.
He was
And
very upset with me. He said I was a bad boy. It was a whole
none of that
thing.
happened. None of that happened. That happened in his head. We met Chewie. That was
Yes.
fun. So, and they've got a lot of like replica stuff, or is it actual props from the movie in there?
Yes.
It's actual props.
Yeah.
and costumes and all kind. Like, you should definitely go in there. It's super cool.
Also, y'all, when it's hot and you just want a place to
Yeah.
chill and just
Mhm.
the ambiance is very relaxing. It's very cold. So
And I think there's like outlets in there too, so you can charge your phone.
yeah.
Just sitting there, chill. Oh, we've done that many times. It's been great.
Yes, we have. we need that midday break. Where those people? I can't go. I need like a little break during the middle of the day.
Yeah, same. So we've talked about that there are books based on Galaxy's Edge. If there are any other gamers, cozy gamers, if you're a simmer, there's an expansion pack for Sims 4 called Journey to Batu. It got a lot of hate, but I feel like the people who are actual like Star Wars fans really like it. But you can actually like take your sim, go to Batu, you can build a lightsaber in Savi's, you can go to the droid depot and make a droid. It's literally like you're actually going through Galaxy's Edge here in Orlando. There's like, you can join the smugglers, the resistance, or the First Order, and with the right mods, honey, you can romance Kylo Ren and Jack. Okay, so it's really cool. You get to either work with Kylo or work with Rey, and it's really neat. So if you are a gamer, check that out, because that is one of my favorite things to do on The Sims, honestly. And then, Trisha, is Batu mentioned in any like of the movies or TV shows or anything?
It's in some of the animated things.
Okay.
And actually in the storyline, canonical, whatever that word
Yes,
is.
canonical.
There we go. Um, Darth Vader visits Batu, both as Anakin and then later as Darth Vader, which is why I kind of have a beef that they only ever have the current characters out. I wish that they would kind of rotate through so that we could see some of the OG characters at times.
Yeah, I think it would be
Ooh,
so much more popular if they had some of the original trilogy people out there.
yes. Yeah. I wonder if they could do that, right? Kind of rotate, like, I guess you couldn't have them all out there together, but
It'd be cool to rotate like storylines, you know.
yeah.
Okay, for a park that did Star Wars weekends and had bounty hunters breakdancing, I think you can throw Vader in there once in a while.
Also, bring back Star Wars days or Star
Okay.
Wars nights.
Bring
I
back
miss
Captain Phasma marching through with the First
Yes.
Order.
Yes.
Why
My
was that
wife,
taken
like,
away?
What about the Jedi Temple with the kids?
yeah.
You know, that was
They
that.
brought that back. That's
Oh, they
happening
did bring that
again.
back?
Yeah, that's happening
Oh,
again.
okay.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah. But yeah, I wish they would bring back, because that was so fun.
We got to do that one night, and we didn't even know this was happening. We like turned the corner, and there's like that courtyard over where Disney Junior is in the Star Wars launch bay, whatever, was full of droids, and they were just rolling around, interacting with people. It
That
was
was a lot of
crazy.
fun.
And then
And
like the
everything was
nighttime
a walk
show,
on, so that was fun.
and you're there with like a bunch of Star Wars nerds. It was so cool.
People were dressed up. It was great. And of course, the fireworks show, the Star Wars one, is amazing. So bring that back. Thank you.
Yeah.
Disney, please. We
I
need
mean,
it.
they do have one on select nights in Disneyland. So if you really want to get a fix on those evening shows, you have to go to the West Coast.
No, they need to bring
But
it back here on math.
yeah,
Bring back that Star Wars.
those projections on the Chinese theater that they did, those are pretty awesome.
Yes. Oh, don't even get me started on the Chinese theater. Okay. They've taken so much from us.
Stop fixing what isn't broken.
Okay, just add things. Quit changing things. Please. Thank you. Unless it was Tiana's, because that needed to go. Okay. Well.
Well, what do we have here?
I felt like I was getting microaggressed the entire time I was riding that ride. Anyways, so
when you were talking about games, one thing we forgot to mention was the Bounty Hunter Guild game you can play in the land.
oh
As long as you
yeah.
have that Magic Band Plus. Um, there's a like a door that you go to that kind of initiates everything. And just a few tips. Do not play the entire game in one sitting because with two able-bodied people, it took us over 4 hours and many,
Oh.
many miles on our feet. Um, and spoiler alert, you get nothing from finding all of those bounties, which was disappointing. So I would say if you want to experience it, do it a couple of times, but you don't need to stay for the entire game.
Oh, you know what that makes me think of is I remember when, like before the land opened, they were talking about your information would be in your magic band.
Yes, I was just about to bring
Hmm
that up.
So
And
if
I'm
you like really did great on Smuggler's Run and then you went to Oga's, they would be like, "Oh, hey, we heard about you, blah 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 blah." Nobody's recognizing me. That's an issue, okay?
oh, they recognize you, but you're the girl who fell out of
Okay,
out of the ride.
I'm getting recognized as the hag that can't get out of the ride, not the person who got the coaxium. Okay,
Oh gosh.
fix it, Disney. We want that. Thank you.
Yeah, they said they were going to have droids out, and
We've seen not a one.
I haven't seen an X-wing fly over,
Nope.
but y'all might
I
want to
haven't
work.
had a space Latino come steal my best friend from me. I mean, what's going on?
Okay, right? When is that happening? But yeah, because just throwing that out there that there's another place that's going to have dragons flying around, and we've seen the testings, and that's pretty amazing. Disney, get on it.
Okay,
I
y'all
want
better
to.
be shaking in your boots. I would be. My goodness. So with that, we are going to go over to April, who's going to give us some news. April,
Hello, everyone.
hi.
Hi. I am actually going to take us to another portion of space today, and say happy birthday to Space Mountain at Walt Disney World, which turns 50 years old today. Space Mountain opened on January 15th, 1975, as the first fully enclosed in the dark roller coaster and the first to be fully controlled by a computer, which allowed separate paths, and the zone system allowed multiple rockets to run at one time, which I think is pretty cool. We wouldn't have a lot of the technology and roller coasters that we have today if it wasn't for Space Mountain. Disney Cruise Line has announced for a limited time, you only need to pay 50% of the required deposit at the time of booking on select cruises. For more details, obviously contact a travel professional at Portkey Vacations. And finally, Disneyland's 70th celebration kicks off May 16th of 2025, and the theme is called Celebrate Happy. They're going to have limited entertainment, which will include a Mickey and Friends Celebrate Happy Cavalcade, a new projection show at It's a Small World, Paint the Night, which is a nighttime parade, Wondrous Journeys, which is going to be a nighttime spectacular on the castle with fireworks on select nights. And for this year, or for this celebration, it will continue over at California Adventure with a new surprise special moments filled with music and lights and projections at the Carthay Circle. The World of Color Happiness is going to be an all-new nighttime spectacular show. And Better Together, Pixar Pals Celebration, which is going to be a daytime parade. You can enjoy the 70th celebration at the Disneyland Resort with a getaway, and book early and save up to 30% on select stays for 4 or more nights at the Disneyland Resort Hotel from May 16th to September 26th, 2025. When you book by May 15th, 2025, obviously subject to availability and restrictions. And that's what I have for you today.
Awesome. Thank you so much, April. All
I'm
right.
ready.
I want to say one thing about the news. I think
Yes.
it's fitting that Space Mountain is turning 50 because you feel like you're 50 when you're getting on and off that thing.
Listen, Space Mountain is like my arch nemesis, okay?
Space Mountain will humble you real fast with
You
that
will
photo.
think, ooh, I was cute today. And you get that picture from Space Mountain and it looks like a promo for my 600-pound life, okay? And you're like, oh, nah.
Is that Amy and Tammy? No, it's Jackie.
Okay. Is that 1,000-Pound Sisters? No, it's Portkey Passport. So yeah, listen. And also I can never get out of there. I can get in. It takes me a hot minute to get out. And then I start panicking because I'm like, everyone's waiting for me. And then I'm laughing. It's a whole mess, y'all. Okay. But I love Space Mountain.
And then I'm getting messages. Are you the girl that couldn't get out of Space Mountain?
Hi, I'm Jack. My hag cannot get out of ride. No,
Okay.
one time at the other part,
Okay.
and the Dudley Do Right ride, I literally could not get out, y'all. And I was like there were logs backed up behind us, and I was laughing so hard I could not breathe and could not get out of this ride. And I said, I will never ride this ride again. Like I had no traction on the bottom of my shoes, and I was just slipping back down into the ride.
And we had to like pick her up. It was
like I had to be picked up out of the ride. It was something. Maybe I really am the hag that can't get out of rides, huh?
Well, I'm actually looking forward to you guys coming out to Disneyland for Space Mountain because at Disneyland, Space Mountain sits side by side, not one in front of the other.
I was gonna say. I was like, isn't that side by side?
It is.
I think it's like that in Paris too.
I think it'll be an awesome experience for you.
Also, y'all 70th anniversary. I think this is the year to go. So
most definitely,
I'm glad we're going.
I'm not going.
Okay, bye.
I'm just kidding. I just want to be a contrarian. So
I will send you pictures.
I'm going to tell you I'm not going, and then you're going to get there. And I'm going to be hanging out with Wanda and be like, I just wanted to do Avengers Campus the whole time.
Yeah, I am going to have to like peel her off of Avengers Campus, y'all.
Yep, and good luck. She probably won't. So I don't need to see anything but Wanda.
I want to
I love Star Wars, but Marvel and Avengers, that's my like obsession. I'm sitting here looking at multiple like art prints of Wanda right now on my wall. So yeah, that's my girl.
We'll have to bound as Wanda and Loki again when we go to Disneyland.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That'd be cool.
Okay, so I think that about does it for this episode. We hope you enjoyed the show. You earned your Hollywood Studios Galaxy's Edge stamps. Wait,
did you stop recording?
No, I didn't stop recording. What's the
oh my
First
goodness.
Order March? Dun, 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 dun.
There we go.
Wow, that was fun.
Wow, that was very on key and in sync, everybody. Good
Great.
job.
Yay!
You should go to Broadway.
Yay!
Star Wars the musical.
Oh my god, I would see that in a heartbeat.
There's a Star Wars burlesque show coming.
What?
Where?
What?
Yeah,
Yes,
to
so-
Orlando.
Yes,
So
and I'm like, Jack, you want to go? 'Cause...
okay, I do want to go.
Okay, we're doing it then.
When?
I don't know. I just keep seeing it in my TikTok, so I guess I should probably find out before we get banned.
Yeah.
Got like till Monday, right?
You know what? Let me have Scarlet Witch powers because I would take everybody out, okay?
Do you know how many careers that's going to ruin? It's terrible.
Yep.
Y'all,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
hoping.
well, I saw... Sorry, go ahead.
I'm hoping something comes through because there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, there's," and they're still deciding. I'm like, can y'all just put something out? Just say yes or no if it's going to.
They can't make a decision.
Well, I saw that apparently Trump is going to do an executive order.
Yeah, I sent that to you.
No,
so.
I
Okay,
saw
but he's not
something
even in
else.
office
Oh.
yet.
Yeah, that's why they're pushing
Maybe
it
on
back till
Monday.
he gets in office, and then he's going to do an executive order.
He's in
And-
office in 5 days, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
Hey.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and TikTok. Just search the Portkey Passport. Drop us a line at passport@portkeyvacations.com. Listen and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Plan your next adventure by contacting your favorite Portkey Passport member at portkeyvacations.com. And don't forget to check out our sister podcast on the UUOP network, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, Russia Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast, Taste of Universal Orlando Food podcast, and Theme Park Duo for West Coast news and updates.
Your passport, please.